It's not just an opportunity to come together and learn, but it's an opportunity to come together and connect. We've got lots of directors, volunteers, executive directors who come to the Knowledge Hub to gain knowledge, to learn about running their charities, to learn about best practices, to learn about good governance.
The Ukrainian community is known for its charitable work. It has a lot of organizations that have charitable status, and to protect that status, they need to kind of keep up with what are the changing laws, regulations, and in some cases, even to, their organizations may have started small, but they have now grown, and so they need to become even more professional. I think this is excellent for the Ukrainian Canadian community and for other communities.
I'm really interested in how we can work with charities and non-for-profits for the Ukrainian cause, and as a result establish partnerships between Canada and Ukraine, and also of the Ukrainian community here in Canada and other organizations, companies that can help us to promote and fund the Ukrainian cause.
Well, for myself, I'm trying to, as another community agency, ethnic community agency, I like to go out to other communities and see how I can support and learn. So just learning a little about culture, even hearing the performances was really good. Seeing the community come out and support each other is something I very much liked. We're also maybe hoping to do something similar to educate our own community too, because a lot of people don't know all these things. They just kind of enter it for the good causes and helping people, but the actual legal and kind of practices that go behind it, a lot of education would be helpful.
The leaders of the organizations in the community are here, and they're learning important things like, the charitable purposes, what you have to comply with in terms of Canadian law, governance, how you set up your charities, things of that nature, which is important for us to know in the non-profit sector.
The presentations were bite-sized, enough to give you some information about the topic, but then also it gave some space for questions and answers and some follow-ups after as needed.
Understanding some of the new implications with charity law from the director was very helpful. Understanding the expansion of a qualified donee, that if they're not necessarily a charity or not-for-profit, but they're supporting a charitable cause, you could partner with them and also send funds to them as long as there's an agreement. That's big for us, because we do a lot of support in the community. So that was a huge thing to learn and understand.
So as a charity, we have received different kinds of charitable gifts, but knowing what they are exactly and how to have great donor relations was very important, and definitely some advice that we're going to be taking with us in the future.
And it was interesting to know that funds coming from other countries cannot receive a tax receipt, which my sister and I were actually questioning as well, so that was good to find out.
I think what I found fascinating was the information that was provided on how charities might want to shape their agreements with donors. I thought that was very important in terms of certain flexibilities they might want to introduce. So sharing that on the ground experience was really practical and helpful.
The organizers of this event, I think, are doing a fabulous job, and I wish them all the best as they continue to help both the Ukrainian community and, as we saw with one of the questions here, other communities as well come to us. I think that's good that people are reaching out and seeking out knowledge wherever they can, and I think that's the good, friendly, neighborly Canadian thing to do.
Every time you come, you hear and you learn something new, and you attend a conference and you can take something home, you can take something back to your organization to make it better and to make yourself better as well.